In this video, we will cover the topic of solution, mainly the non-electrolyte solution. So non-electrolyte solutions are solutions that are soluble molecular compounds. So they're not ionic, but they're molecular. And not only are they just molecular compounds, but they must be soluble, meaning dissolved well in water. So molecular compounds are made up of nonmetals only, nonmetal and nonmetal, but it also means that it can't be an acid or a base. For example, you have this sugar molecule or sucrose, and you see when it's submerged in water, like here, it hasn't been dissociated. It dissolves, but then it remain intact. Whereas sodium chloride, like salt, when it dissolves, it also disappears. It dissolves well, but the ions separate and they dissociate. Having this dissociation allows this sodium chloride to fall under strong electrolyte, whereas this molecular compound made up of nonmetal and nonmetals, these are soluble, meaning they're able to dissolve in the water. However, they do not dissociate. They do not split apart. So let's do a quick learning check based on what we have learned so far. This is a multiple choice question. Try it and come back and check the key. B. Why is B? Well, let's see why the other are an electrolyte. HCl. HCl, you have a nonmetal and a nonmetal. So it is a molecular compound, but this is an acid. We have H in the front. In fact, this is a strong acid as shown in this chart here. And so therefore, this is considered to be a strong electrolyte. Calcium fluoride. Calcium fluoride is an ionic compound. An ionic compound, in fact, that can not dissolve in water, and this is an insoluble compound, so this is not even an electrolyte at all. So not an electrolyte. Because this is not a solution. It will remain separated in a beaker of, say you have a beaker of water and you put calcium fluoride in, well, you're going to see calcium fluoride just floating around. It's not going to dissolve. Iron, well, same thing. The iron metal, this is not an electrolyte. It's just a metal by itself, and so this is not a solution when submerged in water, and it will look something like this. It'll just remain as metal. So the only one left over would be B, but let me clarify a little further. This is a molecular compound. And this is a soluble molecular compound. In fact, it's glucose, and they're able to dissolve well in water due to its polarity. It is a polar molecule. If you haven't done so already, check out will all the solute dissolve in water, and in there you will see how to find molecular compound. You see all of these three molecular compound. Are they soluble in water or not? If you haven't done so, this video might be a bit of a challenge to see that it was a molecular formula.